Okay. So, can anybody give a quick review of our last class, guys? Can anybody do that quickly? Anybody? Archana Mishra, are you there? Not there. What about Niharika Barik? Niharika?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Niharika.
Sir, about जो brainstorming, banning cell phone.
Okay.
Some points are discussed,
Hmm.
like digital India updates, connectivity, learning
Hmm.
learning platform boosting mental horizon, loss of attention span.
Hmm.
Uh, um,
Okay, so in a nutshell, we can say that we brainstormed. We started discussing this topic, argumentative essay.
yes, sir.
But before that, we did something. Didn't we discuss coherence and cohesion in our last class?
Yes, sir. Last class sir coherent ଆଉ coherence ଉପରେ ୟୁନିଟି ଉପରେ ଡିସ୍କସନ କରାଯାଇଥିଲା କି କେମିତି ଲଜିକାଲ ଫ୍ଲୋ ରହିବା ଦରକାର ଆପଣ ଦିଟା ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫ କରିଥିଲେ ସେଥିରେ ପ୍ରଥମ ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫ ଟା ମାନେ 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 ଲାଇନ ବାଇ ଲାଇନ ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା ଡାଟା ବଟ୍ ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ କନଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାନର ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା ବଟ୍ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫରେ ମ୍ୟାନର ଏମିତି ଥିଲା କି ମାନେ ସେଇ ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫରୁ ଆମେ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ପାଉଥିଲେ ଯେମିତି କି ଯେ କୋଭିଡ ଟାଇମରେ କୋଉମାନେ ମାନେ ଗରିବ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି ପଭର୍ଟିରେ ଫେସ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସପୋର୍ଟରେ କେମିତି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହେଇଛି ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଜବ୍ କେମିତି ଚାଲିଯାଇଛି ତ ସେଇଟା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫ ବାଇ ପାରାଗ୍ରାଫ ସେଟାକୁ ଲେଖିପାରିବା ଆଉ
Okay.
ସାର୍ ତାପରେ ଆପଣ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଥିଲେ ଏଇ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ
Hmm. Like in our last class, we discussed coherence
campus
and
sir
cohesion. Okay. We dis-
ଆଉ ଚାରିଟା ସପୋର୍ଟ ହେବା
huh. Right. So we discussed
only and
how.
losing social connect thila distraction of social media thila health problem
Right. Right, Niladri. Thank you. Okay. So let me just.
Sir, we
Yes,
have also
somebody.
discussed regarding four different types of essay: expository essay, argumentative essay,
Hmm.
and what?
Okay. Types of essays also we discussed. Yes, please go on.
hello sir
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. We have also discussed about the statement.
Hmm.
This is statement and about argumentative essay, sir. The supporting your stance with the data, evidence, and narration.
Okay. So that's good. Thank you very much, everybody. Let me just review in a nutshell. We discussed two important essays, and those concepts are necessary in whatever you write: question answer, argumentative essay, general essay, even a job application, anything you write. 5 marks answer also. So you write, coherence and cohesion are required. Okay, and that's why we discussed these concepts: coherence, how to maintain coherence, and how to maintain cohesion. Cohesion is unity of thought, means all the ideas expressed in the paragraph or expressed in the text should be talking about the central theme, unity of thought, and sentences should have proper flow, coherence. We discussed these two things. After that, we quickly went to types of essays, because we are already done with general essay. We went to argumentative essay after that, and skeleton of argumentative, I mean format of argumentative essay also we discussed. There I asked you what is thesis statement. You people beautifully answered, and after that we looked at some topics from previous year's questions. After that, the time came when we started writing an argumentative essay. We took up a simple topic so that everybody can relate and everybody can contribute quickly. The topic was cell phones should be banned on educational campuses. Okay. The steps to write essay: first we should gather points. After that we should decide our side, which side we want to take. The simple reason is whichever side we get more points, our essay would be richer if you take that side. That's why we should not get carried away by emotion or sentiment while choosing our side. We should be governed by the points we have. Okay. And after that, we had a rich brainstorming. You people contributed so many points you contributed. These are the points, and I asked you to take a screenshot of this and search for data, evidences, arguments in support and for opposing. Okay, after that you are ready, and skeleton wise, format wise, today we will write the essay. Introductory paragraph. You know that in an argumentative essay, there should be thesis statement. Let me remind you, thesis statement expresses your agreement or disagreement to the topic. Then, including thesis statement, all of you write a paragraph, introductory paragraph. It may be of a 2 line, it may be of a 3 sentences, 5 sentences. Maximum 4 to 5 sentences I would suggest you to make for introductory paragraph. Introduce the theme, and after that write the thesis statement. Take 2 minutes, let's say. I will give you 2 minutes to write an introductory paragraph. 2 minutes should be more than enough, because we have been discussing the topic since Thursday, and I had already given you the brainstorming and you had enough time to think about it. Start. The paragraph must have the thesis statement. And think about coherence, cohesion, all these things. Okay? Are you people writing? Yes or no?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
audible? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. Cell phones should be banned on educational campuses. Write your introductory paragraph within 4 to 5 sentences. One sentence must be the thesis statement. Once you are done, you call for my attention. Anybody? One minute is over. Just another minute. Is anybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, cell phones become one of the essential parts of human being.
Wait. I will take it down on the screen, and after that we will analyze your writing. Yes. Please dictate.
Sir, cell phone became one of the essential parts of human being.
Wait. Cell phone is one of the
Cell phone became one of the essential parts of human being.
parts of human being.
Yes.
Then
Sir, sir,
ah,
ଏମିତି ଲେଖିଲେ ହବନି cell phone is a modern
wait,
technology by
wait,
which
wait. He is contributing. So okay, you are changing your statement.
Sorry.
Or was it somebody else?
Hello. Sir,
You
let
dictate.
me complete first, sir. Please.
You dictate whatever you have written, please.
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, cell phone became one of the essential parts of human being. It is used all aspect of life, and pros and cons are
Wait.
part of it.
It is used in all aspects of.
Life, and pros and cons are part of it. But banning
Wait. Pros and cons are part of
it,
it. Okay.
but banning it inside the campus is not feasible. Rather, we should find out some way for its regulated use
Banning it
inside the campus is not feasible. Rather, we should find out some way for its regulated use.
okay. Then
So that we can make the
so that we can
environment inclusive inside the campus. Thank you, sir.
so that we can introduce it in the campus.
No. Hello.
So that we can
Inclusive.
so that we can include it in the classroom.
No, sir. We should find out some ways for its regulated use so that we can make the study environment inclusive inside the campus.
Okay.
Completed, sir. Thank you.
Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Anybody
sir,
else? Anybody
sir.
else interested?
Can
I
I
contribute,
Yes, sir.
sir?
Yeah.
I am, sir,
please,
interested.
Please dictate.
At this present time, smartphone is an important part of our daily life.
Cell phone is
At this present time, smartphone is an important part of our daily life.
daily
And,
life.
and we cannot live without smartphones. But when we talk about the role of smartphone in students' life,
Okay, wait. When we talk about the role of smartphone,
in our student life,
students' lives,
then we have to talk about its advantages and disadvantages also.
we have to talk about its advantages and disadvantages. Okay.
Sir, instead of using the smartphone, you can add a smartphone in campuses.
Here in the first line,
Yeah. Educational
at the
campuses.
present time, cell phone, smartphone in campuses.
not there, sir, in the third. But when we talk about the role of smartphone in our students' life in educational campuses,
Okay, in educational campuses, then we have to talk about its advantages and disadvantages. Okay.
right?
Sir, may I see?
Huh.
Sir, nowadays cell phone is used
Are
as
you
a
are you already done?
yes, sir.
Advantages. That's all for your introductory paragraph.
Sir, it can be go further, but I have just make it short.
Okay. Okay. Another example we will take and we will stop there. From a girl probably.
Sir, nowadays cell phone is used as a common device for any age group.
Wait. Nowadays,
Cell phone is used as a
cell phone is used as a
common device
device. Huh?
for any age group.
For any age group.
Sometimes
Sometimes
we feel very uneasy without the cell phone.
uneasy without
The
cell
cell
phone.
phone. But in some aspect,
But in some aspects,
we should do its restricted use.
we should do a restricted.
Sir, we should do its restricted use.
Huh?
In educational campus.
Educational campuses. Done?
Sir, hello, sir.
Thank
Sir, can I tell, sir?
Yeah, please.
Sir, there is a lot of hype around the issues of mobile phones in college campuses. We are in 21st century, which is digitally driven. We cannot call ourselves literate without digital literacy. So
Okay.
knowledge gathering or accumulation nowadays is possible by a single tap through handheld devices. So cell phone is an integral part of knowledge gathering and sharing. Therefore, cell phone should not be banned inside campus as it gives more advantages than disadvantages.
I would like to take down whatever you said. Please dictate. And this is the last. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There is a lot of hype around the issues of mobile phones.
Wait. There is a lot of hype.
Around the issues of mobile phones.
Usage.
Issues
of
mobile phones inside college campuses.
college campuses.
Sir, we are in 21st century.
Okay.
Which is digitally driven. We cannot call ourselves literate without digital literacy.
Literacy. Okay.
Knowledge gathering or accumulation nowadays is possible
Gathering and accumulation are both same thing.
No. Gathering or accumulation. Okay.
Why to write like that? Knowledge gathering or accumulation.
Accumulation nowadays is possible.
Is
Possible by a single tap,
single tap.
tap
Okay, single tap.
through handheld devices. A cell phone is an integral part of knowledge gathering and sharing. Cell phones are an integral part of knowledge gathering and sharing.
Okay.
Therefore, cell phones should not be banned inside campus.
Should not be banned.
Banned inside campus, as it gives more advantages than disadvantages.
As it
Gives
has more advantages
than
disadvantages.
disadvantages.
Okay. We have taken some samples from all of you. Now let's analyze these samples. Okay, guys. Let's go to the first sample first. Okay. In the first 3 paragraphs, one vital thing is missing. Can anybody reflect on that? Look at the paragraph, and the most vital thing is missing in all these paragraphs. But in this paragraph, it's there. Can anybody tell me what is that? What is that I'm talking about? This paragraph is there, but
So
in
the
this,
prerequisite critic.
background, yes,
So the prerequisite critic.
no,
Sir, opinion, sir.
Background, sir.
no. Somehow everybody has talked 1 or 2 sentences about background. No problem.
Sir, he has taken a stance.
That is the most important thing. That is the topic sentence of an argumentative essay. Without topic sentence, your essay is a failure. Just like that, without a thesis statement, I have written it so clearly here. Thesis statement is necessary, right? So if you read these paragraphs, now I am not really analyzing what you have said, you should say that or not. Simply I am asking what is missing. And in these 3 paragraphs, thesis statement is missing. If I am an examiner, guys, this may be a hard sentence for you. If I am an examiner and I am reading your essay, which is a 100-mark essay, and this is the introductory paragraph, generally, what do you think? The examiners read the whole essay? Do you think that?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Not really. Examiners read your introductory paragraph. After that, they gain some idea, like how you have written, what you have written. Suppose I am anybody is an examiner. Reading this first paragraph, I will try to understand what this person is trying to say. This person is agreeing or not agreeing. That also is not clear. This person has not even written the thesis statement. Very much likely, I will not go ahead with your essay. Okay? Because if I have a clear idea about what you have written, then only I will go ahead to collect some evidences, like whether you have given good data, whether you have given good evidence to prove your point, and whether you have written the essay beautifully. That I would like to see. That is missing. But in this paragraph, let's see which one is the topic sentence. Look at one thing, guys. Another 1 minute I will give you for analysis and all. Look at these 3 paragraphs and find out one thing. Do you find any sweeping statement? Sweeping statement means the statement that you should not give unless you have that kind of data. Look at these 3 paragraphs and find out if you have any sweeping statement in these one of these paragraphs. Okay, I'll just leave you with that for half a minute. Yes. Do you find any statement that can be problematic in these 3 paragraphs? Let's look at the first one first. Cell phones became one of the essential parts of human being. Is it possible? I understand what you are trying to say, but
Not less than food.
I understand what you are trying to say, but essential parts of our part and parcel of our life. Probably you want to say that, but you have said cell phone became one of the essential parts of human being.
Now, human being means it's physical and mental, I think. And human life includes society and other aspects.
So
That
you
is
have started the sentence with a wrong statement.
that kind.
Started the essay with a wrong statement. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And another thing, it is used in all aspects of life, and pros and cons are part of it.
This is another sweeping statement. All aspects. Where it can do all aspects.
Okay. But is not even necessary here, because somehow it is now clear. But banning it inside the campus is not feasible. Okay, that's okay. But banning it inside the campus is not feasible. Not feasible in the sense, don't you think there are campuses which have successfully banned cell phone and they are doing well? Not feasible means what? This is another sweeping statement.
Not affordable, sir. One type of not affordability. I'm trying to convey about this affordability.
Can we replace that word safely with difficult?
Yes, sir. Yes, definitely, sir.
That's why, my dear friends, why I am saying this. See, I do not want to humiliate anybody. This is not my intention.
No, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
I am trying to say how use of a small word can land you in problem and change your perception in the mind of the examiner. Not feasible, ये कौन कहला? Suppose गोटे माने 50 वर्ष रो गोटे examiner गोटे check करूची तुमरा ऐसे. कौन कहला ये banning it inside the campus not feasible? हाँ चलो आगु जीवा. He will not read your essay after that. Balanced kind of good sentences, good words you should use. Okay, not controversial word.
Yes, sir,
Sweeping
yes.
statement तो कभी नहीं.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
As it is a foreign language, sir, we are regularly facing such type of difficulty.
So go for simple words. That is the best solution. Go for simple words. Difficult is simple or feasible is simple.
Sir, difficulty.
ताहले कहूच फॉरेन लैंग्वेज आमे कंफर्टेबल नुह आ कहूच कॉम्प्लेक्स वर्ड यूज करूछ.
Yes, sir. I will take care of this. Thank you.
Rather we should find out a way for its regulated use so that we can make the study environment inclusive inside the campus. এই স্টেটমেন্টটা
More inclusive, sir. Sorry.
problematic দিগକୁ ପଳେଇଲା. ଏଠି ଆହୁରି examiner confuse ହେଇଯିବ. This person is agreeing, disagreeing or taking a neutral path. What? Regulated use माने ना मना करूची ना हाँ कहूची कौन होता है regulated use. Second sentence रे banning it not feasible कहि देलो पूरा complete माने जमा बंद करि हेबनी. Second रे regulated use को कहलो. What do you want to say? Should be banned or should not be banned?
Should not be banned, sir.
You should make it clear.
Sir.
Okay, a regulated use ro jinso you can talk about it towards the conclusion after presenting all your argument, but introductory paragraph must be crystal clear. Did you understand what I am trying to tell you?
Yes, sir. Yes, definitely.
Let's go to the second paragraph. At the present time, cell phone is an important part of our daily life and we cannot live without smartphone. Your comments on this sentence?
Sir, this statement, the first part looks fine, but the second part, again, as you said, that it is controversial.
I appreciate.
We cannot live without how that.
You cannot live without cell phone? Are you sure? You should say that.
Funny way कौन हिटला था?
Okay. Okay. So.
Sir, I have not finished yet that introduction. I could have added more little bit.
I asked you 2-3 times whether you are done. I asked you 2-3 times whether you are done, and you said it's okay, sir.
No, as you asked me to give an introduction very short, so I could not argue my opinion.
We believe that you can write much better, but we are just analyzing. Okay, we are just analyzing. Sir, you want me to say that it's beautiful, excellent, and go ahead?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. We are analyzing. Vishwa. Please don't take it to mind or don't take offense. Okay. So, first part of the sentence, I like it very much. Like, at present time, cell phone is an important part of our daily life, which is a true thing, which is a fact. But second part of the same sentence, and we cannot live without smartphone, this is not true. And this is a completely sweeping statement. Okay, but we talk about the role of smartphone in students' life in educational campuses. Then we have to talk about its advantages and disadvantages. After that, as an examiner, I am confused whether you are trying to agree or disagree. You have not made anything clear. This statement is not there. Let's go to the third paragraph. Nowadays, cell phone is used as a common device for any age group.
Controversial, sir. Controversial. What about 0 to 3?
Okay. They also belong to an age group, right?
It's an umbrella statement.
Used as a common device for what?
Sir, common device means sir, commonly use करंती प्राय माने सब लोग commonly use करंती सेटा को
सेटा गुटे अलगा मीनिंग ना बाबा सेटा अलगा मीनिंग भाभी छ तमे ठीक किंतु लेखु छ अलगा
specify करदबाटा भला आइथाना maybe.
Okay. Cell phone is frequently used in academics and in our personal life. You can say that.
Yes.
Okay. Nowadays, cell phone is a device which has been frequently used in our academics, professional life, and personal life also. Very much specific, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sometimes we feel very uneasy without cell phone. This sentence I would prefer compared to this, like we cannot live without smartphone. Compared to this sentence, I would prefer this one. Sometimes we feel very uneasy without cell phone. This is true.
Sir,
This is fact.
sir,
Yes.
one thing, sir. Sir, if my parents say me that without you we will not be able to live, is that a hypothetical statement or it is a very true statement? Like,
Even that is not fact.
Even though they lose me, they will still live in this world.
Obviously.
And say, yeah, that's what I mean to say in that particular sentence.
Do you want to write hypothetical statement here in the essay? Why not go with simple statements?
Yeah, that would have little bit extended so that it would have made sound good.
Okay. Yes. But in some aspects, we should do its restricted use in educational campuses. Again, this girl also forgot to give us the thesis statement. Okay, with that note, let's go to the final paragraph that we collected today. There is a lot of hype around the issues of mobile phones inside college campuses. Issues of mobile phones or something else you want to say?
Issues of mobile phones that get to the meaning that issues of technical thing, I think, technically.
Can't we simply say use of mobile phones inside the college campuses?
Yes.
Can't we start simply?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is,
Without
it is
getting
fine,
into
sir.
the issues first?
Yes, sir.
There is
Usage.
There is a lot of hype. Okay.
Usage.
Can
I write usage there?
Let's say use. That would be
Okay. Yes, sir.
good.
Yes, sir. Yes,
There
sir.
is a lot of hype around the use of mobile phones inside college campuses. Okay, then let's go ahead. We are in 21st century, which is digitally driven. We cannot call ourselves literate without digital literacy.
Sir, here I want to make some correction. Sir, here instead of cannot, we should write we might not call ourselves.
Even I find it a bold statement, yet correct. I would say that because digital literacy is so much necessary nowadays. I would say your sentence has no problem.
So rather making it approached from negative side, we can write it that digital literacy is one of the basic necessity of today's.
We can say that digital literacy is most sought after,
Yes.
sought after nowadays. You can say that. We can say that. Yes. If you look at the literal meaning of literacy, then this sentence may go wrong. Like literacy means reading and writing, right? Reading and writing. So if you go with the literal meaning, this sentence may invite problem. So we can simply say that digital literacy is a most sought after thing in 21st century, right? So we will go ahead with that. We will mark this sentence and go ahead. Right. Then knowledge gathering and accumulation. Here, your knowledge of synonyms may not be necessary. If you prefer the word accumulation, you go with accumulation, or simply you can say knowledge gathering, because both the words have exactly the same meaning.
Sir, actually gathering means randomly gather, and accumulation means there is a certain way to gather in a stack like fashion, one by one, so that I am writing like this.
So why not? Why can't we write knowledge accumulation?
Yes, sir. It will be fine.
Okay, that's not an issue. So you can write another 3-4 synonyms also. I have no problem.
Sir, because it's an essay, so that I am writing like this.
Okay. Knowledge accumulation nowadays is possible by a single tap. Okay, through handheld devices. Can we say knowledge accumulation is at our fingertips?
Yes, sir. This is a fine statement than this.
More concise.
Knowledge accumulation is at our fingertips.
Same information with lesser words.
Fingertips. Okay. Cell phone is an integral part of knowledge gathering and sharing. Therefore, cell phone should not be banned inside campus as it has more advantages than disadvantages. Your analysis of this paragraph, whoever wants. Do you find this thesis statement?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Which
instead
one?
of cell
Which one?
phone, instead of cell phone, we can replace into smartphone. That would be a
Topic is cell phone.
Phone is the
yeah.
cell phone, sir. Cell
is
phone with smartphone, sir. In cell phone, it can like in smartphone we only deal with the online things, and cell phone here it online thing is also absent in cell phone. So that is the difference between cell phone and smartphone.
Cell phone simply means the cell phone even can mean that Nokia 1110 model. That is also a cell phone. But smartphone means which you can access to internet and do all those
yes,
things.
sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right, sir.
Smartphones. That is the difference. Okay. But in the topic we have written cell phone, so we can continue with that, or you can write smartphone also. The meaning is smartphone. Yes. Anyway. So therefore, cell phone should not be banned. Do you find the topic? Do you find the thesis statement, guys, in this paragraph? Can anybody point out that?
Yes, sir. He has pointed his particular opinion in that statement because
This one
he has
is the thesis statement.
therefore, the cell phone should not be banned inside the campus as it has
Okay.
more advantages than disadvantages.
Right. Any other comment on this paragraph? I would say introductory paragraph is complete. This introductory paragraph is complete because it has thesis statement. Any other comment on this paragraph? Anything that you would like to praise or appreciate or comment, negative feedback, anything? Anybody? Can you see a flow from the beginning to end? How he has presented the thoughts and all, haphazard or random, or simply it's moving towards something? कौन लागुची पढ़ेगी?
Sir, till fingertips, it's a very good flow. After that, cell phone is an integral part of knowledge gathering. Means here the uses or dynamics of cell phone in the educational arena has not been that much established, according to me, I think. So there's a little gap between this fingertip and after this cell phone or that gathering and sharing. So therefore, cell phone should not be banned inside the campus. Means here there has not been anything mentioned about the discussion or the debate about cell phones should be banned or not. So it's a gap between there. So
Banned in educational campuses or not?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
One thing he has left out, talking about educational campuses. So nicely, he started talking about general thing, like general hype, general to specific. If you can come in an introductory paragraph, there cannot be anything more wonderful than that. That is the thing you should do. Okay, like he said, there is a lot of hype around the use of mobile phones. That is a true thing. Inside the college campuses, here he has written, but after that he has completely forgotten about educational campuses. We are in 21st century, which is not digitally driven. This is again a general statement applied to everybody, not only on educational campuses. We cannot call ourselves literate without digital literacy. We change this statement. We need to change this to some extent. Knowledge gathering, accumulation is at our fingertip. When you have already said this, doesn't this statement look like a repetition?
Sir, in place of cell phone, can we write digital medium?
Topic is cell phone.
Okay. To me, the underlined sentence looks like a repetition. Do you agree with that? Look at the previous sentence.
Yes, sir. Knowledge gathering.
Knowledge gathering, you have already said.
Sir,
So,
sir, I would like to add certain things. Means there could be a certain rearrangement. For example, second statement we are in 21st century should be at first, and second, then we can add that cell phone is an integral part of the knowledge gathering and sharing. Then after that we can say that there is a lot of hype up regarding the use of mobile phone, and after that the final statement should be there.
After that, you need to come to the topic of use of cell phone in campuses. Then you give the statement.
Sir, I am just proposing just a rearrangement of the statement. Means, because the generalistic statement should be at the beginning, and after that we will be coming to the specialist case.
I agree with that. Is it the same person who suggested the top paragraph, giving the suggestion for rearrangement? Who had suggested this paragraph, the fourth one?
Sir, me, sir.
Okay,
Deepak.
and who is suggesting rearrangement?
Sir, I am not suggesting, sir. I am carefully listening what others are telling.
You should. Good. Who is suggesting rearrangement? अरे कुहा भाई भलो थिला भलो सजेशन सेटा.
Sir, I was actually proposing.
Okay, good. I have written a paragraph. Would you like to look at that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Read the paragraph, and similar kind of I invite comment, suggestions, comment for improvement, everything. Observe each sentence.
Sir, please show your statement. Sir, the fourth statement is visible now. Please show your statement, please.
Sorry?
Please show your statement, sir, please. Your statement, sir, your statement.
I'm not getting whatever you said.
Sir, now in the screen it is showing the fourth statement. So please show your statement, sir. You have made na statement.
This is my paragraph. Yeah, comments please. Quickly. Did you read the paragraph?
Yes, sir. Thesis statement is there. Clearly, it is visible.
Which one is the thesis statement?
I completely agree. The cell phone should be banned on campus.
Okay, this is the thesis statement, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. Another the good way of representation is you have asked question to the reader, sir. To represent yourself, you ask a question to the reader.
What have I given to the reader?
Are the smartphone really making the generation smart?
Okay. So you like this part?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir, advantages and disadvantages are explained very shortly and nicely.
Which one? In which sentence?
Sir,
Wait. Okay.
weighted and compared carefully, the advantages give way to negative impacts of a cell phone on a student, and the disadvantages are significant and far-reaching.
Okay. So you like this statement, right?
Yes, sir.
Starting sentence. Look at the starting sentence and come to the last thesis statement. Do you observe a flow? Some kind of flow? What is that?
Associating cell phone with everyone to associating the cell phone with the students, particularly to the campuses.
Okay. First sentence, I have given a general statement like there is hardly anybody without a cell phone nowadays. After that, yes.
Sir, the fourth line, weighted and compared carefully. The advantages.
Wait, mane ojan, yes.
Weighted and compared carefully, the advantages give way to the negative impact. It is mentioned that advantages is giving a negative impact of a cell phone. And
advantages give way mane advantages और disadvantages दीटा अछि किंतु advantage टा माने दबी जाउछि यार मीनिंग होछि सेटा advantages गुडा advantages भी अछि किंतु negative impacts भी अछि advantages give way to the negative impact माने एई फ्रेज रो मीनिंग हला advantages टा दबी जाउछि कम पड़ी जाउछि negative impact सामना
advantage को देखि कि जो जिनसरा तयारी हेछि सरा negative impact भी रास्ता दउछि
it is ଲେଖା ହେଇतो as the disadvantages are significant and far reaching.
Disadvantages तो significant माने कोन माने बहुत अछि बहुत गुडाए disadvantages आउ far reaching माने बहुत long term रे तांकु इफेक्ट कला भलिया disadvantages अछि एटा कुहा जे serious जिंस कुहा हिछि.
Sir, actually this is the view of the writer who is going to stand on his point, so that this is writing like this. So so your statement is 100% correct. Sir, in my opinion, your statement is 100% correct because you are standing on your point firmly.
Obviously, see,
yes, sir.
Suppose you are saying it should be banned. I would not say that you are wrong. Even when you are saying it should not be banned, I would not say that you are wrong. That is the charm of this argumentative essay. You have both the sides and you have freedom to choose one. After choosing one, you just give the argument. In the dark, you cannot say, no, it should not be banned. After that, can you remain silent? If you say it cannot be banned, you go on giving the argument. So there is no correct and wrong statement. Okay?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Actually, I thought that you have made the thesis statement as the cell phone should be banned, should not be banned. I thought that way. I did not.
I have said
now I
it
am
should,
reading.
I have said it should be banned.
Yeah. In that it is absolutely correct, sir.
Okay, and I will take just 1 minute to explain how I have come to the thesis statement. Out of the blue, you cannot say thing. Okay, first statement is a general statement. I have said everybody is with cell phone, and I have come to the student. Like I have said, in case of youngsters, especially college going ones, everybody has a cell phone. Next, thus, everybody on educational campuses is equipped with a smartphone. Everybody has a smartphone. I set the context. After that, I have said, but are the smartphone, here I have questioned the value, questioned the advantages of smartphone before giving my statement. But are the smartphone really making the generation smart? Means I am doubting that. I am saying it has many negative impacts. After that, weighed and compared carefully. In my point of view, the advantages give way to negative impacts of a cell phone on a student. Specifically, I am talking about student. As the disadvantages, माने कारण भी कहछि काहे की सेटा, as the disadvantages are more, significant disadvantages are there, and far-reaching means serious, long-term disadvantages are there. Thus, I completely agree that cell phone should be banned on educational campuses. Now, it's my duty or responsibility to go on and explain how disadvantages are significant and far-reaching. Body of the essay, I will explain that. You got that? Got the idea?
Yes, sir.
आज भी कंप्लीट ही पाला नहीं, आज भी टाइम है गला नहीं. Essay writing, yes. Any other observation on this paragraph as introductory paragraph? Did you get some idea about introductory paragraph of argumentative essay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one doubt.
Please ask.
Sir, should we write that I completely agree, or therefore means because of this it calls for a ban on cell phone? Means do we have to mention means I agree like that?
Because it's your own personal opinion. Okay, you are not writing for the whole society. You are asked for your own opinion, so you need to relate to your opinion. Okay, argumentative essay is always like that. Debate kebe participate karcho? Have you participated in any debate? Anybody?
Sir, yes.
You give your own personal view there.
Yes, sir.
Personal view किंतु मो गाँ रो example, मो घर रो example आनी परिबे नहीं. I have to give data that is general.
Yes, sir.
Okay, taking those data, taking those evidences and information, I have to form my own opinion. मो निजर opinion मो तैयारी करिबी. So it has to be I. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Guys, today again I would say it was a healthy discussion, and we learned how to write just the introductory paragraph of argumentative essay. Body of the essay still we couldn't write, and we will continue tomorrow. One thing I would like to ask, okay, don't leave now. One or two questions I want to ask. Do you think we are going right